My name is Patrick Keefe, and the role I play in The Tempest is Ferdinand. So he is heir to the throne, and the reason I really love this character is that throughout the entire show, he's this very in-the-moment type of guy. You know, he's lost his mother, or he believes he's lost his mother at the beginning of the show, and despite all that, he's able to fall in love. He's able to sort of assess the situation that he's in, and he finds a way to meet every single situation that he encounters with the best face that he can put on and his best foot forward. I would like to tell people listening to this about the play that the set is absolutely fantastic. The way Megan Rose Donnelly has designed the set and how we're designing the lights and how the sound is being put together, it's just creates this entire experience and this entire world that you really just get sucked into. It's almost like you yourself are being put under a spell, and by the end of it, you almost don't want it to end. And by the end of it, you just feel this sense of accomplishment for each of the characters and for all the things that they've gone through, and you just walk away feeling really, really good.
My name is Megan Rose Donnelly, and in addition to playing the part of Stefano in The Tempest, I am also designing the set. When imagining the set for The Tempest, I was trying to come up with an island inside a black box theater without being too literal. And eventually, the things that I picked out of my process that seemed important to me were a sense of the nautical. And so I came up with a vaguely boat-shaped stage using the curved, pointed contours of, the cross-section of a large wooden ship. Something else that was important to me was the magical quality of the island. And so I have modeled green sheets that come down and disguise everything and can be played with by the fairies and by the other actors. I also have a large white cyc in the back that can be used with light and with bodies backstage to create a magical effect. And I worked with the costume designers, Steph Traversa and Marissa Dufal, as well as the sound designer, Max Matthews, to conjure up an island that would be magical while still humane and eerie, but still tempting. And so we filled our theater with sand, and we brought in driftwood and we threw it down, and we brought a boardwalk in to bring the audience into this magical place and get them ready to hear the story that the actors present to you. And I truly hope that every person who steps in there and takes a seat is already excited and thrilled and a little nervous to see The Tempest because they just don't know what will happen.
My name is Maxwell Matthews, and I am the sound designer for The Tempest. I am composing all of the music. The concept for the sound design is such that there's going to be one guitarist. In this case, we have a wonderful guitarist, Matthew Requintina, who I've known for years, who's going to be just using a single guitar and amplifier to develop the soundscape for any particular scene. For The Tempest, I have this idea of one string on the guitar being tuned so low that it's lower than any string on a bass guitar. And when the tempest occurs, that string will be hit in such a way that the entire room is filled with distortion and noise and reverb and delay, that it's going to be overwhelming for the room. But at the same time, that same instrument is going to be used to indicate incantations used by Prospero, major chords plucked out slowly and building throughout the scene in order to develop the magic of the island. The idea is to suggest and imply the entire soundscape using a single instrument. So we have scenes in the forest, on the island, where the guitar is just, I'm playing as high as I can on the guitar with a slide in order to get really, really high notes to play the sounds of birds and frogs and dogs or whatever sort of environmental noise is needed for the scene. This is a play I am extremely proud of. I think everyone in this production has worked incredibly hard, and for the new studio, this is going to be a triumph.
I'm Amelia Giles, and I play the character of Ariel. Ariel is a sprite, she's like a little fairy, and she is under Prospero's control. He rescued her from a tree that she was stuck in, and so she now owes him some years of service. But they also have, in our production, they have a unique relationship of they truly care for each other, but there's still the master-servant relationship. I auditioned for this role because it's a beautiful and fun role. There is a lot of the lines that Ariel has. Well, first of all, I get to sing, which is one of my favorite things. Really pretty songs that are being written. The music for them is being written for this show in particular. And just the lyrics or the lines themselves are really poetic a lot of the time. They're really pretty, and it's a really fun thing to play with in having a lot of meaning in your words, but them sounding the way that they feel. So one of the songs I sing is I'm enchanting Ferdinand and getting him to follow me, and I sing a song about his mother's death that he thinks has occurred, and it goes like this. Full fathom 5 thy mother lies, of her bones are coral made. Those are pearls that were her eyes, nothing of her that doth fade, but doth suffer a sea change into something rich and strange. Sea nymphs hourly ring her knell. I am so excited about this show. This is my first Shakespeare show that I've ever done, and this cast is amazing. Everybody's really supportive, and it's a really intelligent process that we go through. There's a lot of discussing what certain things mean, and it's a really great collaborative process, and I think that really reads on stage, and I think people should come and see that.
Hello, my name is Jesse Dufault, and I'm playing 2 roles. I'm playing Adrian, and I'm also playing Francisco. They're 2 lords that were shipwrecked on the island, and we're kind of combining that into one character. I think he's a very relatable character, and I find a lot of qualities in him, in myself. Well, I'm very excited about this production because I was actually asked to be involved with it. I didn't directly audition for the show, but I worked with Chris. He said he needed some help, and so I'm very excited to kind of make my debut in his theater. When he initially showed me the piece and the part and the lines, I really connected with it almost instantly, and yeah, I'm glad that it worked out. I really hope you come down and see the show. I'd like to send a special thanks to Chris, the artistic director, for giving me this opportunity, and come on down.
Hi, my name is Stephanie, and I am playing Alonzo in this production of The Tempest. Alonza, this is a queen instead of a king of Naples. And I was originally cast as Sebastian. Days had come by, and I got a phone call, would you mind playing the queen? Who is going to mind upgrading to queen? So I was very excited to kind of jump in, and I'm happy that that's how it worked out. I was very glad to delve into this character. Yeah, it was just exciting. My favorite scene in this play, I think, is the very end. I think is the culmination and the coming together of everyone and the whole big, reveal to all the different characters. I think it's a nice coming together, and, I like a happy ending. I like when things come full circle. I think everyone is equally satisfied with that type of thing. But I think it's great. I think there's a little magic, and I think there's a lot of emotion, and I think it's a lot of fun. There's also some comedy in there. Who doesn't love that?
My name is Sammy Avigdor, and I play the part of Trinculo, who is the Queen's jester. I auditioned for The Tempest because I've never done Shakespeare before. It's been a really good experience, I think. I've been having a lot of fun doing the part of Trinculo, working on the set, running lines with people. The whole cast is a bunch of really good friends. We're all friends.
I'm Terry Simpson, and I play Gonzola. I am a lord I am a positive person. My job is to kind of cheerlead the queen. She's feeling very poorly because she thinks her son has passed. And now I'm trying to cheer her up and get her to look on the bright side and be positive. And so it's a good role. I also play kind of a straight man against the nastiness of Sebastian and Antonio. And finally, at the end, they get their comeuppance, and I get to deliver a more happy, positive note, and kind of makes me feel good. The play is a challenge for me. I was just starting to feel comfortable in the roles that I was doing, and all of a sudden it's like a foreign language, trying to learn the meter, and it's really such beautiful language, but you have to deliver it correctly, otherwise the audience isn't going to understand what's going on. And that's the challenge for me, and I'm up to it. It's been a lot of fun and a lot of hard work. Now blasphemy that cast grace overboard. What, no voice on land? So I enjoy that. It's fun to be in the spotlight when you get your moment. It's a small part, but I'm having a lot of fun doing it. It's a great cast, great opportunity for me. I enjoy working with my son, who's the artistic director, and it's a great chance for me to be with him and watch him do his work. Not everybody gets that opportunity, and I'm happy to have the chance. Everybody's working very hard. We're trying to make this a positive experience. So open your minds to Shakespeare. It's a great show. It's fun to watch. The set is just terrific. I think everybody will be pleasantly surprised. Come on down.